Hi, everyone. Welcome to the College Football Playoff Rundown Review. I'm your host, and it's nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. Well, we had two big games Thursday and Friday. Sorry for the lateness of the podcast, but yeah, let's jump off. We'll talk first about the Indiana Oregon game. Uh, you know, even the score 56-22 didn't show like, yeah, it was a runaway, but Oregon shot themselves in the foot. You started off with that the very first play, you throw a pick six. You already handicap Indiana 7 points. Um, it's easy when your defense is scoring like Indiana's was, and for the offense, then you're just managing the clock, right? You're just killing time, and Fernando Mendoza is such a good quarterback. You cannot give him that type of cushion because like he just picked him apart and just there was anyway. It was, but it was if Oregon would have not shot themselves in the foot so many times with the giveaways, it would have been a much closer game. I still think Indiana was going to win, but you can't really tell because with the way it played out, Indiana's game plan changed, and so it wasn't a true 1-to-1 kind of matchup, but good season for the Ducks. They'll be back. Trust me, they'll be back next year. I really don't know if their quarterback is going to go to the NFL or not. Honestly, which is kind of good. What he goes and signs to an NFL team and what makes the league minimum, whatever 300,000, 500,000, whatever that is. It really would be nice for people like me to have, but he could stay at school, and I heard that it was like between 5 and 10 million for NIL deals. Well, that's a no-brainer. If you could stay in school, make that money, and have another great year. Like he could obviously be a Heisman a candidate if he pulls off the same thing, and he's going to be a year older. That's to me, I would seriously consider staying at Oregon. Um, but there's also the allure of the NFL and moving to the next level. So we'll see what happens with him, what he declares. But if he does come back to Oregon, then look out. Oregon's number one next year. You got to believe it. With the way they built that team, they would be not maybe if not number one, number two. It'd be them in Indiana, definitely fighting it out. In fact, if you think about the Big Ten, it would be Indiana, Oregon, and Ohio State. Those three teams next year could be the big boys. So, all right. Then we had Miami against Ole Miss, and it was a great game. Really, really fun. Boy, it was hard not to root for the Rebels. Given everything that happened, they ended up falling. Miami was the better team. They were the more. You could tell they were bigger, stronger. But Ole Miss had no quit in them. And they fought and they scratched and they clawed. Miami ended up winning. They had a nice drive at the end. Like I said, Ole Miss was right in there scrapping away. But Miami did end up winning in the end. And, we're going to get two big teams in the finals now, Indiana and Miami. Both physical, both big. Pat McAfee was on the field for three, I think, of the Miami games, and he definitely, because he was seeing them firsthand, said these are big fellas on the Miami side. So, yeah, we're going to have two teams that are very very close physically. I have a feeling it's going to be much like the Indiana Ohio State game. It's going to be very physical. It's probably going to be the scores are going to be in the 20s, maybe below 30, and I think it's going to be a field goal that wins it. I do think Indiana's going to take it, though. But you never know. I mean, the thing with that Miami team is that if they can get going, like if they get that run game going, the pass game going, they're going to be very formidable. And so it really is going to, for me, it's going to be one of those games where it's penalties, it's special teams. That's probably what's going to decide who the winner's going to be. I'm excited for it. It's going to be in Miami, so Miami's got a hometown advantage, home field advantage, but Indiana travels well. And so I think that's going to nullify that out. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to watch. So looking forward to the college football finals. It's going to take place next week, and we've got we've got some good football just coming up, and thank you very much for joining. Take care. Bye.